So what are the best video settings for iPhone? So if you do have an iPhone, this video should help you out to decide which video settings to use. In terms of record, I'm going to go down and find camera. So it's going to be under this area, under Apple Intelligence. And then we're going to go to where it says record video. Now it'll tell you kind of like a little take of what this does, but as you go up in the size, of course, it's going to take a lot more space. So be very careful about which one you're using if you're going to be doing extended sessions. Now I do recommend 1080p 60 for just long form video because it's a pretty good HD quality setting and it doesn't have too much space requirements. However, if you want a higher quality version of that, you'll go to 4K 60, which is definitely going to cost you quite a bit in the storage department. And then if you want better slow motion video, you're going to go to 1080 120. And if you want sharper slow motion, you'll want to go to 4K 120. Now for that cinematic look like you see in the movies and stuff like that, you'll want to turn on 4K at 24. For kind of a standard sharp video, you'll want to look at 4K 30. And then if you do want a video that is low space requirements but still adequate enough, you'll go to 1080. Now 720p is just a pure space saver at this point, and I don't think it's a really high quality piece of content right there. It'll just be a standard video, although 720 is still HD, so some people probably wouldn't even notice if they didn't check their settings. But at the most part, that's kind of the lowest quality setting. Now in my videos, I tend to shoot in 1080 60 most of the time because I think it's a good balance between getting my content out quicker because of the size requirements. It uploads faster, it renders faster. And for the most part, you can see the content very smooth and nicely. However, when I want to go a little bit higher quality, I go to 4K 60. Now, when you head over into the iPhone camera settings, if we go ahead and go to video, let's go ahead and bring this Apple Watch in. You'll also be able to tweak these settings right here in the top right corner between 4K, and you'll be able to go right through them like that. Most of you probably already knew that, but some people might still be thinking you have to go straight into the settings, which you don't have to do. Now also, if you pull up here down from video, you'll be able to change the exposure settings and stuff of that sort in video, but iPhone doesn't really have a dedicated pro video mode. So if you want more manual control, you're going to have to go download a third-party app in the App Store. So if I go over here to the App Store, we'll see right here, Pro Video. Let's go ahead and put in Pro Video Camera. There's going to be apps that allow you to go ahead and take better video quality, get a little bit more manual control like you'll find on a real camera, such as Filmic Pro. And these are not sponsored videos, so I'm not really going to talk too much about them, but you'll see plenty more in here. And even Apple has their own called the Final Cut Camera, so you can go ahead and download that one if you want to record even more professional video. So those are basically my thoughts on the best video settings. Of course, if you want to get a little bit more granular, you could do some raw video. It's going to, of course, require probably an application to do stuff like that. But you can also record in the ultra wide at 4K 60, the main, the 2X and the 5X. So that's something I really like about the iPhone, is that video can stay smooth on all of the lenses. If you want a video that's going to kind of give you some nice blurring in the background and look very cinematic, like a movie, for example, do 4K 24 at the cinematic mode. Also, the slow motion, you can tweak it up here as well to go to 4K 120, which is a new setting for the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. And then on top of that, do remember that if you're looking for a non-blurry video in action, up here, this action mode, turn that on. It's going to give you kind of like a GoPro-like experience for your iPhone. So that'll be if like you're strapping this to your head and you're doing some bike riding or something like that, and or onto your chest or something like that. This is a big phone to do that, but it's still capable. You can get some incredibly smooth video while doing that. You'll see it does drop you down to 2.8K, so Apple's not doing 4K 60 here just yet. So those dedicated GoPros and things like that will be a better option. But these are the settings and my recommendations on how to use them. So I would definitely go HD 60 for content where you want a smooth motion. I would do 4K 60 for sharper smooth motion video. But then I would go 4K 24 for a cinematic look. But if you just want to do a standard crispy video, 4K 30 will get the job done. So that's basically the best video settings for the iPhone. Let me know which settings you like to use on your iPhone. And if you found this video helpful, entertaining, informing, do me a favor, click the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know if you want to see how to get the best audio from your iPhone or maybe even your Android phone, I'll consider making that. As it's been an ongoing journey for me to try to find the best balance between storage space, the best audio quality, and the best video quality. It's something that I've had struggles with in the past, and I've also learned how to get better versions of it through various experimentation. So I'll catch you on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Nick here. Be sure to be well, and peace.